searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorcerers told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Hello everyone, Richard back for more Witcher 3. Let's see. Nilfgaardian demands. Philip Strenger, your supply problems do not interest us. The pact we signed was clear, and the Empire of Nilfgaard demands you fulfill its terms. If you do not, our mutual obligations will be rendered null and void, and your privileges will be revoked. Sincerely, Havart Var Mahon, Field Marshal, Army Group Center Command. Yeah, so you're learning here that not all is great with the Baron. He's being extorted by Nilfgaard to provide supplies, which is part of the reason why he's shaking everyone down.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? Is he there? Oh, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again. Your bedchamber. Tamara's room is there.
So just a reminder.
Try not to make a mess. At their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
So, just a reminder, we're trying to find Ciri. The Baron knows where she went, but his family is missing, and he is hiring us to figure out what the hell happened. So, let's inspect the room, and let's try to figure out what happens.
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken.
Whoops.
Wall's a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size.
Okay, so there's a painting over here.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
So that's the... Can't really see the picture.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
Whoops. Not what I meant to do.
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. I'll look for clues.
Okay, no books. Wait.
Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object.
There was a fight in here.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Everloose. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Okay, so we've got a scent. But before I go down...
You like one. Look like you got soused last night too.
Yeah. This is Tamara's room. Let's check it out.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks. anise, sandalwood, and something else. Saffron?
Letter to tomorrow. We are more like a family. We support each other and help each other survive tough moments. Grapple with the past, for each of us has a past. So you needn't worry about anyone digging into yours. We've got a rule. Never ask more than someone offers on their own. The past doesn't matter to us, only the future does. That and our common fight against evil and depravity, against perverse and loathsome practices of all kinds. Don't see. This is a huge room for a kid. Okay.
Ploughing hangover.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else, though. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Okay. So, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, what's in this room? Oh, this is right where we came from. What's in here? A barracks, apparently. That goes outside.
So Siri was here.
So we're in Siri's room.
A spinning top. Gretka's toy.
Quest update, Siri's room. Having learned which room Siri had stayed in during her time at Crow's Perch, Geralt, for whom any excuse to paw through others' possessions is a good one, decided to search it and see if she had left anything behind that might help find her.
Siri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry. The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia Van Bredevoort.
To my dear friends Philip Canana, from Count Lagor, Minister of Culture for the Kingdom of Temeria, Vizima 1265. Whoever thinks curses are only ever manifestations of one being's ill will towards another is sorely mistaken. Shockingly commonplace are reports of curses cast unwittingly on oneself or on objects in one's immediate environment. The consequences of doing so can be difficult to predict. In many cases, they lead to harm or even the death of the person afflicted by the curse, or of the people spending time with the object, or being on which the curse fell. That is why it is so essential to take preventative measures to safeguard oneself as thoroughly as possible against the castings of curses. As an absolute minimum, Madame Amelia Veracruz Leon recommends cleansing oneself of all negative thoughts, striving to be at one with the world, and achieving harmony between body and mind. So why is Siri reading about curses?
Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
This is a stash where I can store things. I don't use them too much, but for Witcher gear I might.
Gonna kill the monster. All of them.
1 second. There can actually be some rare stuff in here sometimes. Okay. This is the girl Ciri was rescuing.
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Wish you'd white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Siri told me about you.
You and Siri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Siri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Siri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Siri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Do you know where Siri is?
One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Siri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well. Don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, Gripka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
So we completed that quest, series room. That is here. Though Geralt failed to find any breakthrough clues in Ciri's room, he was moved near to tears by the signs of her presence that he found there. They say witchers do not experience emotions as strongly as ordinary humans, but there was a powerful bond between Geralt and Ciri, and in that moment the witcher could not keep his heart from swelling. As he searched, he realized Ciri must have left Crow's Perch in a great hurry, but where was she hurrying to? That our hero did not know.
Thistle.
It is getting curiouser and curiouser. She was helping someone. She's reading a book about curses. Yep, I need to go down. There's a scent to follow.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, I guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
So I got deuterium ore. So some of this stuff I'm collecting, I'm not going to use for a while. But then I'm going to really need it when I want to make Witcher gear. Alcohol. Okay. This room is explored. Our scent. Baron's henchman. Okay. We got someone drunk. Whoa. Yeah, we're getting some good stuff here. Okay. So, that was the key we found in Tamara's room. What is in here?
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen. An altar.
Oops.
So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
A prayer. Eternal fire, which lighteth our hearts and give us light, heat us with thy warmth, dry our tears, burn our foes, embrace our friends in thy care. Give my mother health, punish my father, help me fulfill my destiny. So why is Tamara praying to help her mother and punish her father? Whoops. Oh. This room is empty. Or not empty, but... There's a lot of money. I can sell these skins.
You white one, look like you got soused last night too. Done poking around.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervolus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. Was it matter? Stench of wine and plenty of corn around the castle.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing. Not a one of them.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
Peller. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Peller, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Want to have a chat with this Peller?
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Let's read the quest. Family matters. Yeah, okay. Not a lot has happened here. Oh, that has happened. That's good. Put that over here. I have 2 ability points. Let's increase Ard's ability by 1 yard. Let's use some abilities other people kind of neglect. I want to have a Yerden Ard balanced fast attack, hard attack. Whoa, we got character entries? Let's take a look at the bestiary. We also have relics. Sylvans. They're vulnerable to Samum, Devil's Puffball, Relic Oil, and Igni. Sylvans are cruel, greedy, and treacherous. Still, I prefer them to Juan. Yavin, legendary Scoia'tael commander. Sylvans and Yakshas, a kindred species, are extremely rare woodland creatures whose appearance combines traits of goat and rotund men. These beings usually pose little danger, for they limit their contact with humans to playing harmless, though often bothersome tricks and eating crops from their fields. But character entry, the Peller. As is often the case with charmers, diviners, healers, and other such cunning folk of the countryside, the Peller of Blackbow was a man of mystery, around whom circled a great many rumors and legends. Some claimed he could commune with the dead, others that he had different sort of familiarity with the grave, having put an axe in his father's head in a fit of rage when he was a young man. So others said he showed a decent fondness for barnyard animals. All these rumors aroused the fear and respect of the backwater peasants of Ellen, and the Peller most likely did little to discourage them. Anna Stringer. Geralt did not meet Anna Stringer, the Bloody Baron's wife, when he visited Crow's Perch. Sometime before his arrival, this woman had disappeared in unexplained circumstances along with her daughter Tamara. Geralt did, however, receive a detailed description of the missing woman. Anna was a comely 40-something woman with green eyes and hair, dark as raven wings, which she kept tied in a tight bun behind her head. Reports that Ciri had spent time at Crow's Perch proved true. She was there as a guest of the local warlord, Philip Stringer, also known as the Bloody Baron. Despite his violent moniker, this man treated Ciri with kindness and respect. It seemed that during Ciri's time in Velen, she got into a quarrel with some sort of witch or witches in the swamps. I'm just looking. Tamara. The Baron's daughter, Tamara, had disappeared with her mother sometime before Geralt arrived at Crow's Perch. The Baron described her as a charming young maid of 19 summers and the apple of his eye. No wonder then that the Lord of Crow's Perch was desperate to find her. The Bloody Baron. During his first encounter with Baron Philip Stringer, Geralt found the man's many contradictions puzzling. This former Temerian soldier was clearly an opportunist who, after his army's resounding defeat, served, dealt, and negotiated with the occupying empire of Nilfgaard. The local peasantry anointed him the Bloody Baron, a clear indication that he did not handle his vassals with kid gloves. On the other hand, he proved a surprisingly gracious host to an unexpected guest who was also a stranger and a hired monster slayer. His treatment of children and young women, towards whom he demonstrated a wholly sincere, near fatherly concern, likewise contradicted his bandit-like appearance and terrifying moniker. Ciri had learned this for herself, finding care and shelter under his roof. In exchange for information about Cirilla, the Baron asked Geralt to find his wife Anna and their daughter Tamara. Both had disappeared without a trace some time ago, and Philip was slowly losing hope of ever seeing them again. Under these circumstances, the Witcher was a gift to the gods. Yep. Alright. Now, I'm going to talk to the Baron again, because he is the hardest person to beat in Velen, so it's time for some Gwent.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
And we have some extra dialogue.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
How do you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed Baron will cease.
That's what's in it for him. He's gambling that Nilfgaard wins, and all of his past treachery and other things will be forgiven. And he might even get a title, which is
Can't help
wild.
wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
Yeah.
Let's lay him down.
He's probably the hardest person to beat in Velen, so let's see if I can do it. We're good. I have a funky deck for a reason, partly to help with tough... That's... interesting. But how helpful is it really? I have a lot of melee. Let me toss a card. I don't think weather cards help me. He has a clear weather leader, so... This is not a good hand. Wow, he burned a Scorch. Okay. I can't believe he burned. So what Scorch does is destroys the highest strength unit. So this is Sigmund Dijkstra. Gwent's like politics, just more honest. I will definitely grab that. I don't have a spy. That's a little scary. This is a very bad opening hand for me. This is okay. There we go. I'm actually going to be a card up here. What I need to do, since he's going to have the same cards that I do, I need to pull out his powerful cards this round. I need to bleed him as much as possible. He's already burned a Scorch. Okay, so it's safe for me to play this. That's okay. His leader ability is useless. That is not helping. I'm going to continue to play cards. Eight. I think he's busted. Did he have a second torrential rain? Oh, I had a terrible hand and he had a terrible hand. Okay, that was easier than expected. Well, he blew his Scorch right away. Normally, the AI is smarter than that.
You won. A man's only as good as his word. Take the card. I fear Velen's short on worthy opponents. Boat builder in Oroton might be one. There was also an old soothsayer. Lived east of here, near the windmill, last I heard. There's a lad, about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
So we have a new quest. Gwent Velen players. Now you might think it unlikely, even War-Ravaged Velen boasted many prominent Gwent players. They possess certain valuable cards which Geralt wished to add to his collection. To do that, he needed to defeat them. The first on his to fleece list, the Bloody Baron. Hang on. I want to check my Gwent deck. Yeah, I got this card. I want it. And I will get rid of one of these. Is Gwent on the... Oh! Gwent was not on the hardest difficulty level. I thought I had switched that to the hardest difficulty level. Can I play him again?
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Can't tell.
Oops.
Rat,
Hell,
the local.
what of it?
So long.
Okay, that was not intentional. I just defeated the two hardest people at Velen on a normal difficulty level. That would explain why he blew his Scorch. Well, that's unfortunate. Whoops.
think the gimps.
Well,
Okay, we're off to find the Peller. But there are a couple of things I need to figure out over here. By the garden, if you have a rough introduction to the Baron's men, for whatever reason, you have to sneak into the castle to meet the Baron. And he doesn't greet you happily. There's a love letter. My dearest husband, I breathe a sigh of relief after reading your last letter. I'm so glad you are on the mend after your injury. I know how upset you must be at having to spend the next few weeks in a field hospital. But my heart rejoices that you will not be risking your life on the battlefield. Tamara grows and grows and grows. She can even stand up now. If she holds on to something now, she's still quite unsteady on those chubby little legs. She needs constant minding, for every time I turn my back, she's climbing onto the table and grabbing whatever her little hands can find. Yesterday she almost poured a bowl of hot soup all over herself. I think I will take on that Miller girl as help, because I'm afraid one day I won't catch Tamara in time. Especially now, when you are gone, and I must look after our household affairs myself. Dear Philip, I miss you dreadfully and eagerly await your return. Every day I pray to Melitele for your help, and our daughters, and for our family to be whole once more. I hope this horrible war will end soon. I love you, yours forever, Anna. That is clearly a very old letter, like 18 years old. And the Baron is clearly missing his wife. Now we're going to go down here so I can grab something. This is the way you sneak in if you are not on friendly terms. I'm using a cat potion so I can see. Oh, damn. I didn't realize I was right on the edge. Whoops. That's my first stupid death from falling. This is a common complaint about the game, is that it's really, really easy to fall, even like a short distance, and you just get KO'd from fall distance, or from fall damage. I just read that, yeah. So let's try that again. Why are you not letting me? I definitely need my cat potion. Ah, that's why. I was not intelligent there. By the way, if you're wondering what the green bar is below my health bar, that's my toxicity. If I drink too many potions, I get toxic. Or I get poisoned, and I start losing health. I got a master-crafted woven school sword. New alchemy. I should check if I can make anything. Maribor Forest accelerates the regeneration of adrenaline points. Sure, I can make that. Oh, I need to talk to Kira, or to Kira to get water essence. Okay. Because enhanced cat would be nice. So, that is how you sneak in to see the Baron. If for whatever reason, the men won't let you in. So the first time the men show up at the inn really determines whether or not you can just go see the Baron.
Went to the juice for the levy, and that one, hard bang the lass. So the bloody Baron ripped him a new one.
Yeah.
Hey!
Allowing, hang on.
So, because I changed the Gwent difficulty, let me go back and replay the hardest person in Velen.
Where are you chopping this?
I'm fashioning a new model. 2 pence.
What's gotten into you again?
Well, it's insane. Just need to join these with the wickets and camp him loosely. Pieces will move freely then.
They're having some sort of discussion.
How can I help you?
Let's play her in Gwent again.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
And let me take out him. Because if I play her the first time, I don't have that option. So let me see if I can beat her on the harder difficulty. Because I thought I beat her, like, way too easily last time. So let's try it with her at max. I need the Frost card to help fight monsters. Oh, that was a mistake. She didn't realize I had this. Wow. She rarely makes mistakes like that. Now I can press in round 2. But I don't have a weather card. That's concerning. She almost certainly has Scorches. Oh, I pulled out of her leader ability, which acts as a commander's horn, which doubles strength. Torrential rain. Oh, and I pulled out a weather card. That's really nice. Let's keep playing. I want her to play her swarm abilities, so she's weaker for the final round. That's okay. Okay, see how she's playing smarter? She's not playing her swarm abilities. But I'm going to keep forcing her to play some cards. Okay, so she's got a problem. She's not really ahead of me by that much. She probably has a Scorch. Let's get aggressive. She can't use the Scorch, though. That would hurt her. That's really good. I pulled out another good card. Excellent. Oh, she's gonna get hammered here. This is great. I know she's got a Scorch, so she's gonna have to figure out what to do. Okay, how much is she ahead by? So she's ahead by 40. Okay, I'm happy. She blew her wad. I have a commander's... I have my own commander's horn ready, and she blew her wad. She doesn't have a lot left. I have a massive power play left. Oh, and you had a clear weather. That's a shame. I knew you had a Scorch. Oh, she got... Wow, yeah. My new strategy for Gwent is working out great. Wow, I beat her with 2 cards to spare. But that was because she made a mistake. She made a mistake in round 1, passing too early. Okay, let me fix my Gwent deck. Now I've earned this card, I could do that.
Boy, lads, fancy an outing to find that sheep? Bring the Smiths, lads. Get tooth one. Not a bad idea. Makes tips on it. I'm talking about the Shrieker. Wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now. You farming? Oh, we've got us a hero looking to see if it's coming for you.
Real soldier talk. Thatch repair. I have the knack and kit for fixing roofs. Any man neglecting to care for his own hut's a fool. A couple such sots in mid-cops refused my services. Their huts burned to ash. Must have been fate sending fire to say it ain't wise to skip on such things. So think it over, kind folk. Mandatory conscription. Time has come to supplement the castle watch with new recruits. Every family must provide one sound man able to bear arms. Any family with no such man under its roof must pay a waiver in silver or goods. Any clever coward thinking to shirk his duty by cutting off his thumb shall have both hands chopped off as a lesson and mark of shame. You know, Nilfgaard being... Or no, this is the Baron being great. Gwent looking for new players. The Sharpers, a Gwent playing society based at Crow's Perch, is looking for new members and opponents. Experience preferred, but we will also school newcomers to the game, but not return any coin lost during training matches. For more information, see the club's chairman, Philip Stringer, known as the Bloody Baron. Fist fights. Any man who wants to test his manliness by slugging it out in the ring, come see us and you'll get to fight the best brawlers around. Smithy, Stan, Fishgulper, Jonah, and the Sergeant. Horse races. If you haven't heard, we race horses around here. Anyone wants to join, come talk to me. I'll fill you in on how it works. But I'll tell you right now, you gotta pay an entry fee to race, so if you're skint, fuck off. Radco. Rubs for aches and more. My daughter's hands be strong and supple, and more than one man or wife complaining of witch shot or other aches of the back have come to her greatly troubled and left at ease. If hard work in the fields has got you hunched like an overburdened ox, come to our hut and find relief. Allie, P.S. Waste not your time, nor ours, with lecherous proposals. I love the writing in this game. I need to meditate. Oh, we have a new quest, Fist of Fury. When Geralt found out a fist-fighting circuit was operating in Velen, he decided to test his strength and enter. You must know Velen bouts were remarkable for their dirty and no-holds-barred fighting, but to someone who fights monsters dirtily and leaves no holds untried on a daily basis, this was no worry. Races, Crow's Perch. There was not much in the way of entertainment at Crow's Perch, so the Baron's men were always looking for new ways to pass the time. One of their favorites, horse racing at night, and the chance for friendly and not-so-friendly betting that went along with it. Now, the Witcher had plenty of other things to occupy his time. He decided he could spare a few moments to take part in horse races. That is actually the next thing we're going to do, because there's some good gear for our horse we can get. Well, the very next thing we're going to do is one more Gwent game.
Lifeless, move it! That's quite right. I think a smudger might be choking you last night. Too much hooch.
Yeah, I've never heard that conversation before. So this guy... Oh! This guy.
Spot a cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? My lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got sure to please.
What I really want to do is this.
How about a few rounds of cards? Gwent, specifically.
My Gwent deck is much, much stronger now because I have a second spy. The more spies you have, the easier it is to win. There are more complications than that, but we'll get into it later. My turn. No. Let's play on the range row. Let's see what happens. Well, that was not very nice. Oh, this is a new card you haven't seen. Peller. Fuck off. We aren't all plow and philanderers. Some of us have depth. So we will use decoy to grab that. Oh, this is much stronger. Let's keep going. Let's see if he has a Scorch. I'm just trying to pull out the good cards now. Oh, yeah, this game's over. I'm just gonna push really hard this round. And if he has a Scorch, one way to get around it is to play this card. And now I'm at 16, so 16 is the highest card. Doesn't worry me. My opponent has nothing. Wow. Yeah. My deck is really strong now.
This be the witch reconnection. Pick more interesting things from my notes.
Biting Frost. Not very helpful.
Sitting around scratching our asses. Need a swift kick in the arse.
We're gonna go horse racing.
Can we talk?
Aye, long as it's short and to the point, because I don't rag me tongue for jollies. They call me Radco. I arrange the horse races here. You must have heard talk. Want to try? Say the word. Don't. Sod off.
Want to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Long as you're here come sunset, and bring gold for the betting. Ah, finally here. Rules are simple. Choose who you're going to run against, make your wager, then ride to Black Barrow and back. First the winner, second the bleeding cunt. Got it? So, who are you going to race? Stuttering Matco, Iron Arse Hands, or Black Bogdan?
Let's try this guy.
Let's see how that iron ass holds up. Come on, Hands.
Spent half my life on horseback, other half on the backs of ponies. You can't beat me.
Come on, let's set the wager and get racing.
You can get some really good gear for your horse doing this. Now, I'm helping myself out a little bit by having slightly better stamina gear than is normal.
Come on.
No! Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god, what is going on with my horse? That is terrible. My horse just got stuck. Ugh. The controls are a little funky.
Taking a shortcut, clever boy.
Whoops. Oh, that also counted as taking the shortcut.
So what'll it
Yeah.
be?
Want to sign up?
Don't need no. Good day, grey one. So,
That was terrible. My horse got stuck.
Let's see how that iron ass holds up. Come on, Hands.
come on.
It's not hard, but if you... the controls are really funky, so if you're just a little bit off, you'll just get stuck in a tree or something. You can also use the mini-map to see the next objectives. And you cannot go off the path.
Take it easy.
Nice, nice. You seem to know orchards as well as you do monsters. Here's you go. And if the urge to race again grabs you, come see me.
So I have a slightly better saddle, so that's slightly easier to do.
Want to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Look. Good day, grey one. So, who are you gonna...
I'll take Stutter.
Yeah, come on. Let's set the wager and get racing.
Come on, Roach.
Yep, cut him off, cut him off. I don't have enough stamina. I gotta keep him cut off. Oh. I gotta get ahead of you.
Come on, Roach.
Stay ahead! Stay ahead! Stay ahead! I think I beat him, I don't know. I forgot to switch up my saddle for the better stamina one.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
I did beat him.
You seem to know horses as well as you do monsters. Here's your go. And if the urge to race again grabs you, come see me.
Let me actually put the better saddle on. Racing saddle, 40 stamina compared to 25. Oh, definitely not that. The other saddle's fear.
So, what'll it be?
What?
Don't. Good day, Grey One. So, who are you gonna...
Ride against Black Bogdan this time.
Take you for the ride, all right.
Come on, let's set the wager and get racing.
It makes a huge difference now that I have 40 stamina. Because you can almost run like the whole course with 40 stamina without resting. No, don't get ahead of me. There we go. I could run the rest of this course now. Oh crap. I went the wrong way! Oh, that cost me. Wait, how did I... Oh. Yeah, I have to do it again. That was terrible. I'm confused though, I thought I went the right way.
Unearthly witcher senses. They prattle on about them. You just got outrun by a common grunt. Lost your gold. But get some more and I'll arrange a rematch.
That was bad.
So, what'll it be?
Want to sign up?
Don't need no...
I somehow
Good day, Grey One.
didn't figure that one out.
So, who are you gonna...
Ride again?
Take you for the...
Come on. Let's go.
I'll be first if I have to skewer my mare with my spurs.
Oh no. Wow, I have no idea why I'm struggling so much. Whoop! What's that? Go! Go, 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 go! Beat him! I had just enough stamina to get in front of him.
Nice, nice. You seem to know...
Alright, I completed that quest. Garrett was the first to ride past the finish line, which should come as no surprise given all the time he had spent in the saddle, and the fact that unlike all the other participants, he could see in the dark. The Baron's men expressed their admiration for his equestrian prowess, though perhaps not in those exact words, and encouraged him to join them again some other time. Okay, I got more equipment to add. So that protects against being thrown off of Roach. if I need this one. Oh, what's that?
Help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers, pops taken profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, and cheese will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you. Done.
The good gods have sent you to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts, and the gods will guide ye. This one fails.
So, I have another quest. Defender of the Faith. Geralt has a live and let live policy regarding the gods and their worshippers. If they don't bother him, he returns the favor. Sadly, not everyone follows this sage precept. A distraught woman in Velen informed him someone had been destroying the shrines that dot the region's roadsides. She begged him to repair the damage and, if possible, punish those responsible. Now, he did not share the woman's devotion or outrage at the sacrilege. He decided to help all the same. So apparently I have to go around and find shrines and lift them up. Alright, let's go find this Peller. Lovely weather we're having. By the way, you know, if you don't like the way Velen looks, that's fine. It's meant to be pretty ugly. But later on, we're going to get to places that are breathtaking in beauty.
Hey, look. Some strays wandered our way. Sod off, freak.
Alright, what mess are we involved with now?
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got heart and pustules all over him.
Think you need to leave now.
Do we?
You do.
Well, let's go then. Out of my sight.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
So we have another character. The Peller. As is often the case with charmers, diviners... Oh, yet even the most cunning of men make the occasional professional error. Had Geralt not intervened, who knows what might have become of the old seer at the hands of the Baron's enraged men. Alright, let's find out what's going on.
Rain. Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring?
What seek ye?
I need your help.
Whoa. A man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should we never have taken it off?
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
It is not from that speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits? Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Can't seriously think I'm gonna chase down your goat.
The Peller without a goat makes for a mute prophet.
Getting on my nerves, old man. I'm not going anywhere.
No princess, no prophecy, no augury. Will ye find my princess? The Peller will prophesy soon as she returns.
I've never actually done this dialogue. What happens if I select that?
Not about to run around looking for a goat.
No princess, no prophecy, no augury.
I'm curious what the text says for this quest. Agree. I gotta agree. Okay.
Witcher, will you find my...
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
So, I know I'm going to be fighting some beasts. Let me get... beast oil. Yeah, okay. Yep. So I have been hired to go find a princess in distress. Find the Peller's goat using the bell in your Witcher senses. Geralt searched for information about the Baron's wife and daughter, took him to the local Peller. One glance and he knew the man was highly eccentric. An impression only strengthened when the Peller announced he would not divine what had happened to Anna and Tamara until Geralt found Princess, his runaway goat. Having no other choice, Geralt set off on a wild goat chase. That's right, gentlemen. I am literally hunting a goat. And it's glorious. But there are things I need to kill. Raw meat. There's another one, I think. As you can see, with just getting a few levels, the only thing... I'm going to go kill this bear in this cave, because later on you're going to run into a problem if you don't kill the bear. But as you can see, I've gotten a few more abilities. Hello. You are on fire. Woo! Beast oil is really helping. It's poisoning the bear. Awesome. Bear fat is valuable. So, what was the bear guarding? Master crafted your Urson steel sword. Nice. So we've gotten a couple of master crafted items. You're probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about, but there's like really high level gear and then you can have it crafted by a master craftsman. And this gear is going to really help you take on stronger enemies. Later, but we're a ways away from that still. Where in the hell is this goat? Oh, over there.
There you are.
Come on.
Come on, let's go see the Peller. Come on, damn it. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries?
Come on.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Yes.
This way, your grace.
I've never heard him say that before. Come on. At some point, So at some point, the goat goes back to where the bear cave is, and it's all okay because I killed the bear. But it could surprise some people if you didn't know there was a bear there.
There, out this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Come on. Come on.
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about.
Yeah, I know. I killed them.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
I see blood.
Whose?
No, not blood. Just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful, or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. It was the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honour not its meaning. Win a spirit's favour, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way all the same.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
So this is the stage of the game where I started to realize this game is wild and kicks ass. And it only gets better. Like, I was pretty blown away by the storytelling at this point. But this was when I realized that this game was entering the next level with storytelling. And it's not even like, you know, this particular trope in a story hasn't been told before, but I don't feel like it's ever been told as well. But I'll let that sink in. So we've got some information here. The Peller shared some juicy gossip with Geralt. Supposedly the Baron was a drunk and a terror to his family, and his wife's recent pregnancy had ended in a mysterious miscarriage. The Peller's augur showed that the miscarried fetus, undoubtedly discarded without a proper burial, had transformed into a dangerous monster, a botchling. The beast was murderous and foul, but could yet do some good. If its curse could be lifted and the monster could be turned into a lubberkin, this latter, being a friendly household guardian, could lead Geralt to the Baron's wife and daughter. Yes, we need to read about that. That's a hybrid? Why is it not letting me read about it? Oh, it's because it's cursed. So it's weak to cursed oil and axi. Botchling. Saying a botchling's ugly is like saying shit's not particularly tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Lambert, Witcher of the Wolf School. Botchlings are perhaps the most repulsive creatures a Witcher will ever have the displeasure of meeting. Born of dead, unwanted babies, discarded without a proper burial, their appearance is that of a partially decayed fetus, their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear, and malice. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that most often leads to their victim's death. A botchling will emerge from its lair at night to lurk by the bedside of an expectant mother, draining her strength and that of her unborn progeny as she sleeps. A woman thus beleaguered first suffers from troubling dreams and fever, delirium, and a general weakening of the flesh. After a few such nights, she is enfeebled and unable to defend herself. It is then the botchling attacks directly, sinking its long, sharp fangs into her body and drinking of her blood until mother and fetus perish together. A botchling stands around 1.5 feet in height, but when threatened and if gorged with blood, it can change form. At such times, it grows into a deformed man, hunched over and striding ape-leg on its forearms. Stronger and fiercer after this alteration, it hurls itself into direct physical combat, gnashing at its opponent or attacking him with sharp claws. A botchling's curse can be lifted by transforming it into a lubberkin, a guardian spirit of the hearth that watches over the family it never knew and the house it can never call home. So just to give you context here, the Baron has been acting pretty sketchy about what was going on in the room. You know there was a fight. You know he's he's an alcoholic. So he kind of lied about the fight, and then he lied about who hurt her. And now you're finding out that there was some sort of miscarriage and that something was improper with how the dead baby was handled. And now you have a botchling. So it's getting pretty wild. The Peller turned out to be more skilled at soothsaying than cursing and digestion. Now, what he divined for Geralt was murky at best. The Witcher managed to put the pieces together into a somewhat logical whole. Anna Stringer. Geralt discovered that Anna's marital life had not been working out as well as she might have hoped. She had recently been pregnant, but lost her child for unknown reasons shortly before her disappearance. Let's see, and then there's... Yet it seemed Tamara had finally had enough of the way the Baron treated her mother and decided to flee along with her. And does the Baron... Yet the Baron had hid certain facts from Geralt, such as his wife's recent pregnancy, her subsequent miscarriage, and his own predilection towards strong drink and violent quarrels. Alright. So, I'm going to end it here, and we will continue. We are still on Family Matters. We will continue that later. Richard out.